Kilalanin natin ang mga top import players na maaaring pagpilian ng mga PBA teams para sa upcoming PBA 50th Commissioner's Cup. Top 10, Thomas Robinson, 6'10", 240 pounds, 34 years old, 12.3 points, 9.7 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 1 steal, 0.5 blocks, 53 field goal percentage, 53% free throw shooter in his 2024-2025 Puerto Rico BSN season averages. Panoorin natin ang isa sa mga best game highlights ni Robinson sa PBA nang mag-import siya dati sa NLEX. Top 9, Nick Rakocevic, 6'11", 225 pounds, 28 years old, 7.6 points, 6.2 rebounds, 0.5 steals, 0.6 blocks, 49 field goal percentage, 57% free throw shooter in his ongoing Australia NBL 2025-2026 season averages. Panoorin natin ang isa sa mga best game highlights ni Rakocevic sa PBA nang mag-import siya dati sa Magnolia. Top 8, Tyler Bay, 6'7", 215 pounds, 28 years old, 20.4 points, 8.4 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 1.7 steals, 0.6 blocks, 65 field goal percentage, 83% free throw shooter in his ongoing 2025-2026 Lebanon DLBL season averages. Panoorin natin ang isa sa mga best game highlights ni Bay sa PBA na mag-import siya dati sa Magnolia. Top 7, Anthony Bennett, 6'8", 245 pounds, 32 years old, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 0.4 steals, 0.6 blocks, 24% three-point shooter, 64% free throw shooter in his 2024-2025 Taiwan TPBL season averages. Panoorin natin ang isa sa latest game highlights ni Bennett kung gaano nga ba siya kagaling na player. Top 6, Bennie Boatwright, 6'10", 235 pounds, 29 years old, 12.3 points, 5.7 rebounds, 0.7 assists, 0.3 blocks, 33% three-point shooter, 100% free throw shooter in his ongoing 2025-2026 Taiwan P-League season averages. Panoorin natin ang isa sa mga best game highlights ni Boatwright sa PBA nang mag-import siya dati sa SMB. Top 5, Kenneth Lofton Jr., 6'6", 275 pounds, 23 years old, 12.6 points, 6.1 rebounds, 4.4 assists, 1.3 steals, 0.6 blocks, 18% three-point shooter, 63% free throw shooter in his ongoing 2025-2026 China CBA season averages. Panoorin natin ang isa sa latest game highlights ni Lofton Jr. kung gaano nga ba siya kagaling na player. Top 4, Bol Bol, 7'3", 220 pounds, 26 years old, 6.8 points, 2.9 rebounds, 0.6 assists, 0.3 steals, 0.7 blocks, 34% three-point shooter, 76% free throw shooter in his 2024-2025 NBA season averages. Panoorin natin ang isa sa latest game highlights ni Bol Bol kung gaano nga ba siya kagaling na player. Top 3, JaVale McGee, 7 feet, 270 pounds, 38 years old, 21.9 points, 10.3 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 1.2 steals, 1.9 blocks, 27% three-point shooter, 68% free throw shooter in his ongoing 2025-2026 Australia NBL season averages. Panoorin natin ang isa sa latest game highlights ni McGee kung gaano nga ba siya kagaling na player. Top 2, DeMarcus Cousins, 6'10", 270 pounds, 35 years old, 18.2 points, 9 rebounds, 4.7 assists, 1.4 steals, 1.4 blocks, 31% three-point shooter, 66% free throw shooter in his 2024-2025 Puerto Rico BSN season averages. Panoorin natin ang isa sa mga best game highlights ni Boogie sa overseas kung gaano siya kagaling na player dati. Top 1, Dwight Howard, 6'10", 265 pounds, 40 years old, 17.5 points, 10.5 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 2.6 blocks, 60 field goal percentage, 55% free throw shooter in his 33rd Dubai Championship Tournament averages. Panoorin natin ang mga best game highlights ni Superman sa SGA kung gaano pa din siya kagaling na player. Ito ang mga top import players na maaaring pagpilian ng mga PBA teams para sa upcoming PBA Commissioner's Cup. Sino sa mga imports na to ang gusto mong makitang maglaro sa team na sinusuportahan mo para sa next PBA conference? I-comment nyo na po yan sa baba.